Let's take a moment and reflect on one of the images from yesterday's passage in the book of Revelation, Revelation 14, where it says that in goes the grapes into the winepress of God's wrath, and out comes blood like bridle high, 5, 6 feet high, to 1,600 stadia, basically 200 miles. That what's being said there, and I think that if we take this in the positive direction, that it's talking about the harvest of God's people, of the saved. There's something about this image in that we're talking about a river of blood. Now, that's gruesome. Of course, that's gruesome. But think about it this way, that as I was talking with John Chernus yesterday, he said, well, what about, that it says that there's enough blood to cover everything. There's enough blood to cover all of my sins, that I'm not being, doused in it. It's not being sprinkled on me, that my sins are being completely washed away. And I think that there's something so powerful about that image, because I think that we tend to think that Jesus's blood is enough. It's enough for our forgiveness, but there's something about this flood imagery that's so powerful. When I was speaking about that yesterday, the hymn comes up in my mind. There is a fountain filled with blood drawn from Emmanuel's veins, and sinners plunged beneath that flood lose all their guilty stains. They lose all their guilty stains. And so there's this image of, I may have gotten the words wrong there, it recurs to me there, but it's that gist. It's there is more than enough, that the blood of Christ cleanses us, and it cleanses us completely. It doesn't cleanse us mostly. There is power in this for you and I to enter into the fullness of God's forgiveness in Christ, because that blood has come from the cross and now covers and breaks the power of every sin in our lives. And I think that's something that we need to take in, that we need to reflect on, because, well, this is our reality now in Christ. The blood that comes from Jesus's body is more than enough.